Once upon a time, in a small village by the sea, lived a young girl named Leela, who loved to paint. Leela didn't have much, but she had a big heart and a wild imagination. Every evening, she'd sit by the ocean, drawing pictures in the sand with a simple stick, dreaming of painting colorful worlds on a canvas. One evening, as the sun dipped into the sea and painted the sky in shades of pink and gold, an old woman approached Leela. The woman held out a slender, sparkling paintbrush that shimmered in the twilight. "This brush is special," she whispered to Leela. "It will bring your art to life, but remember, use it only for good." Leela took the brush in awe, feeling a warmth and tingle in her hand as she grasped it. She couldn't wait to try it out. That night, she went to her tiny room, dipped the brush in some paint, and created a small, delicate flower on the wall. To her amazement, the flower lifted off the wall, alive, and gently floated to her hand, filling the room with a sweet scent. The next morning, Leela ran to the village square, her heart racing with excitement. She painted a basket of bread for a poor family, and the bread became real, warm, and soft. She painted a coat for the shivering child, and the coat wrapped around him with cozy warmth. The villagers were astonished and grateful, and word quickly spread about Leela's magical paintbrush. For days, Leela painted things to help her neighbors: fresh water for the well, blankets for those without homes, and even fruit trees that blossomed in the middle of the village. The people of the village were happier and healthier than they had ever been. One day, a greedy merchant heard about Leela's magic brush and demanded that she paint gold for him. "Think of how rich we could be," he said, his eyes gleaming. But Leela shook her head. "This brush is meant to help others, not make us rich." The merchant grew angry and snatched the brush from her, attempting to paint piles of gold. But as he tried, the brush refused to obey. It left only blank strokes, no matter how hard he tried. In his frustration, the merchant threw the brush aside and stormed off. Leela picked up her brush, realizing that it would only work when used with kindness and good intentions. She continued to paint for her village, sharing the magic with those in need, never asking for anything in return. As the years passed, Leela's village blossomed into the most beautiful, caring place. People helped each other, inspired by Leela's kindness and her magical creations. And Leela, with her magic brush, found happiness in the joy she brought to others. Little one, remember Leela's story when you go to sleep tonight. True magic comes from a kind heart and a willingness to share. Use your gifts for good, and they'll bring more happiness than you could ever imagine. Good night, and may your dreams be filled with colors, kindness, and magical moments. Sweet dreams.